Here we go.
Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, May 10th. This is the Bat X release show on covers with the man Derek Carty himself. I'm your co-host Josh Ingles. Great to see the number of people in the chat. Good day to the chat. Thanks for joining us here every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Looking at the recap from last week, 2-3 or 3-2 with that Tommy Pham stolen base, but money in our pockets after a good week. So 306% ROI with the Pham or 86 ROI without it. The weather's looking good. No rain. Few double-digit wins of note. We have 3 plays locked and loaded for today for Plus EV. Are you excited here, Derek? We ready to go? We got our numbers?
Absolutely. Good to go.
Awesome. So let's get right to it. We're not in a rush like we were last Friday trying to beat some numbers. These numbers are widely available today. So that is great for everybody here in the chat for the release show. So let's take a look at the release procedure as these are different, making sure everybody can get the same number and the same price. We'll start off by telling you where the best price is and at which book you can get this at. So first, we'll tell you where the book is, give you some time. Then we'll tell you the game in which the market is in. Then we'll tell you the market. And then finally, after a little rest there, we'll tell you exactly the play, the player, the bet, and then we'll get going from there, and then we'll redo it on the next release. Like I said, we have 3 things locked and loaded, ready to go. So without wasting any more time, we are starting with release number 1. We are using Caesars for the best odds, but this is available at most places. The game, Dodgers at the Pittsburgh Pirates. This is a 6:35 start, just a little heads up. Dodgers at the Pirates, 6:35 start. Give you some time to open your book. We are at Caesars for the best odds, but like I said, widely available. The prop market we are going to, pitcher strikeouts. So if you're in Caesar, scroll all the way over to the right there as it opens there. Pitcher strikeouts is the market we're here. Dodgers at Pirates. For release number 1, we are going LA's Tony Gonsolin under 4.5 Ks plus 110. Tony Gonsolin under 4.5 Ks plus 110. Let us know. Did you get the price? Where did you get it? Feel free to hit it up in the chat there. Dodgers is right-hander, K percentage, walk percentage in the bottom third of the league. What does the projection like here in this matchup, Derek?
Yeah, a big part of this is just that the Dodgers don't treat their back-end starters as aggressively as other teams treat their starters. Tony Gonsolin has one of the shorter leashes of any starting pitcher in baseball. He's probably not going to go super deep into this game, like probably 5 innings, 6 absolute max. He's not a big strikeout guy, doesn't have, great stuff. He's facing this Pittsburgh Pirates team that is definitely bad. But it's not like their lineup is overly strikeout heavy. It's above average, but it's not like crazy. So really all it comes down to is just like the short leash, and PNC Park. PNC Park is one of the most strikeout suppressing parks in baseball. So this all kind of sets up for, Gonsolin's under here. The bat projects him for about 4.1, so it's not like we have a huge margin for error here with the line at 4.5, but we are getting plus money and the projection is clearly under. So this looks like a pretty solid bet.
Awesome. As we see, Scott Sherwood's getting it at plus 108 at FanDuel, plus 110 available at Caesars. Went plus 106 to plus 104 while placing at MyBookie, says Reid Phillips. But Tony Gonsolin under 4.5 Ks, got that at Caesars for release number 1. Short leashes in the Dodgers' front rotation, back end rotation. So let's go with that. Release number 2. We are on FanDuel for the best odds, but luckily for everybody, these are widely available, which has certainly made our job a little easier today, did it not, Derek?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so the game in question here, the Tampa Bay Rays at the Los Angeles Angels. The Rays at the Angels is our game in question, and we'll give you some time. We're at FanDuel. Go down there. There it is. Rays at Angels. Prop market, we're looking for strikeouts, pitcher strikeouts. That is the market we are looking for. FanDuel is always a little finicky when you're looking for that actual pitcher market. It's usually right at the top. They usually list the first two pitchers there. Pitcher strikeouts right there. Exactly. Yep. Okay, so there we are. Tampa Bay Rays at the Los Angeles Angels. Prop market is pitcher strikeouts. And for release number 2, we are going LA's Reid Detmers over 4.5 Ks plus 130. LA's Reid Detmers over 4.5 Ks plus 130. The boys are plus money hunting today, and I am here for it. Let us know where you got it. Let us know the price and if it's moving. Detmers, pretty young guy, Derek. 10th overall pick, 2020. 108 Ks in 62, AA, AAA. He went AA, AAA, and then right to the show. He was a fast mover. What does the bat like here in this matchup?
Yeah, so the bat has him projected with about 5.2 strikeouts here. We're getting pretty good plus money, especially if you can get it at plus 130 or better. He's got a really good umpire, one of the better pitchers umpires in baseball is going to be behind the plate for him. And really what it comes down to is just that the number is a little bit low, perhaps because his overall strikeout rate isn't especially high this year. It wasn't like crazy high last year. The bat thinks it should have been higher. It's, one of the things about the bat is that it looks at every game and every at bat that every player has ever taken, and it looks at the context of them. And the bat thinks that Detmers essentially has faced some strikeout suppressing conditions over his 10 or so major league starts so far, which is perhaps keeping the line down a little bit. It expects his strikeouts to go up a little bit in the future. And so between that, having the home field advantage, the projection is just, it looks higher than the line, and we're getting pretty good plus money.
The bat flirting with expected strikeout metrics. Gotta love it. We should see Detmers flirt with 90 to 95 pitches here after building up from his, I believe his 5 starts already. So there we are. Release number 2, LA's Reid Detmers over 4.5 Ks plus 130, plus 120 offshore, plus 127 on prop builder. So the numbers there, offshore down to plus 120. So it's moving a bit. That's about as high as you can get in a strikeout market at plus 130 before the actual total move. So let's get moving. Release number 3, big day here Tuesday. Bet MGM for our best odds. You might also want to go to Bet365, although those odds aren't available. The price isn't available there. Bet365 does have what we're looking for here. Will Hill also has what we're looking for here. The game in question, same game. Tampa Bay Rays at the Los Angeles Angels. So release number 3 game is Tampa Bay Rays at the Los Angeles Angels. And the prop market we are looking for, and if you are on BetMGM, you're going to have to slide it all the way to the right. We are going stolen bases. Now, as a person myself getting down on this action, these are probably my favorite markets to hit. I know they're not widely available for everybody, but finding numbers in this is amazing. So, Tampa Bay Rays, Los Angeles Angels, prop market, stolen bases. For release number 3, we're going Tampa Bay's Kevin Kiermaier over 0.5 stolen bases plus 1,300 at BetMGM. I just like to say that. Plus 1,300 at BetMGM. Let us know where you got the price. If it's moved, let us know whatever you're doing over on your side of the computer. Kiermaier's batting 6th or 9th of the order late. He's 2 for 2 on swipes, and this is a Tampa Bay team that is running a lot. What does the bat like here in a stolen base matchup, and how much is it in the battery matchup itself?
Yeah, this projects as a pretty insane value. It's only going to win about 16% of the time, but when it does win, the payoff that you're getting on this is just crazy, crazy good. Implied projection is 0.7. The bat's projection is 0.17, which is a big difference. Really what it comes down to is that Detmers is very easy to steal on, and Max Stassi, who will likely be the catcher, we don't have it official yet, he is also easy to steal on. So this is kind of a common theme we've seen this year, especially with these Angels pitchers. Between Syndergaard and Detmers, we generally see a lot of value on guys who can run when they're against them. And we're seeing it with quite a few of the Rays guys today, but Kiermaier in particular at this price.
Yeah, as we see, Michael Kiersey says MGM pulled it, so let's hope everybody got in on that price. It is at Bet365, but I believe it was plus 900. We see not on DK, obviously. This is why we put it at the end, because we know that this market isn't widely available. We wish it was at every book. So, I mean, plus 1,300, that's about as good as it gets here in the market. I mean, so let's get the recap here of our 3 plays for Tuesday. We're going to start off with a big bang. Tony Gonsolin under 4.5 Ks plus 110. Then jumping over to the Angels' left-hander Reid Detmers over 4.5 Ks plus 130. Then to top it off, the cherry on top, Kevin Kiermaier over 0.5 stolen bases plus 1,300 at BetMGM. That's where we got that. Some crazy projected numbers there with Kiermaier. And yeah, I'll be watching that game. That's for sure. That will do it for us for Covers' BatX release show. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button. Let us know what you think, what you got, what your prices are here. And we'll see you back here tomorrow at 1 p.m. with hopefully some fuller pockets.